National Electrical Code Section 404.4c prohibits the installation of panelboards in bathrooms of dwelling units unless installed in a manner that prevents contact with any person. However, National Electrical Code Section 404.4d permits panelboards in bathrooms of commercial, institutional, or industrial buildings provided certain conditions are met. These conditions ensure enhanced safety in non-residential settings. Firstly, the panelboard must be located in a dedicated electrical closet or room. This area should be exclusively used for electrical equipment and designed to provide sufficient space for maintenance and inspection. Secondly, access to this electrical closet or room should be restricted to qualified personnel only. This ensures that only individuals with the necessary training and expertise can access and work on the electrical equipment. This restricted access is crucial for preventing unauthorized interference and ensuring the safety of the electrical system. Thirdly, the panelboard itself must be enclosed in a lockable metal cabinet. This cabinet provides an additional layer of protection, preventing accidental contact with live electrical components and further limiting access to authorized personnel. The metal construction of the cabinet also provides a degree of shielding against electromagnetic interference and physical damage. Fourthly, the panelboard cannot be located within reach of a shower or bathtub. This clearance is essential to prevent the risk of electric shock, as water can significantly increase the conductivity of electricity. The specific distance considered within reach may be defined by local codes or regulations, but the general principle is to maintain a safe separation between the panelboard and any source of water. In summary, while panelboards are generally prohibited in residential bathrooms, they are permitted in commercial bathrooms under specific conditions. These conditions include location in a dedicated and restricted electrical closet or room, enclosure in a lockable metal cabinet, and adequate clearance from showers and bathtubs. These requirements are designed to mitigate the risks associated with electricity in environments where water and moisture are present. Furthermore, it's important to understand the reasoning behind these code requirements. Electrical safety is paramount, and the presence of water significantly increases the risk of electrical shock. Bathrooms, by their very nature, are environments where water is prevalent, making them potentially hazardous locations for electrical equipment. The National Electrical Code aims to minimize these risks through specific regulations that address the unique challenges of electrical installations in bathrooms. The distinction between residential and commercial bathrooms is also significant. Residential bathrooms are typically accessible to all occupants of a dwelling unit, including children and individuals who may not have extensive knowledge of electrical safety. Commercial bathrooms, on the other hand, are often subject to more stringent maintenance and oversight, and access can be more easily controlled. This difference in accessibility and control justifies the more lenient regulations for commercial bathrooms, provided that the specified safety measures are implemented. It's also crucial to consider the role of qualified personnel in maintaining electrical safety in commercial settings. Qualified personnel possess the training, experience, and knowledge necessary to safely install, inspect, and maintain electrical equipment. Their expertise is essential for ensuring that electrical systems are functioning properly and that potential hazards are identified and addressed promptly. By restricting access to electrical closets and rooms to qualified personnel, the National Electrical Code helps to ensure that electrical work is performed safely and competently. The use of lockable metal cabinets is another important safety measure. These cabinets not only prevent accidental contact with live electrical components but also provide a barrier against tampering and unauthorized access. The metal construction of the cabinet also offers a degree of protection against physical damage, such as impact or abrasion. The requirement for adequate clearance from showers and bathtubs is perhaps the most obvious safety precaution. Water is an excellent conductor of electricity, and the presence of water significantly increases the risk of electric shock. By maintaining a safe distance between electrical equipment and sources of water, the National Electrical Code helps to prevent potentially fatal accidents. It is important to consult the latest edition of the National Electrical Code and any applicable local codes or regulations to ensure compliance with all requirements for electrical installations in bathrooms. These codes and regulations are constantly evolving to reflect advances in technology and changes in safety standards. Staying up to date with the latest requirements is essential for ensuring the safety of electrical systems and the people who use them. Moreover, consider the specific types of panel boards that might be used in a commercial bathroom setting. Panel boards come in various sizes and configurations depending on the electrical load they are intended to serve. The selection of the appropriate panel board is crucial for ensuring that the electrical system can safely and reliably meet the demands of the building. Factors to consider when selecting a panel board include the total amperage of the circuits it will serve, the number of circuits required, and the available space for installation. Also, remember that proper grounding is essential for electrical safety. Grounding provides a path for fault current to flow back to the source, tripping a circuit breaker or fuse and preventing electrical shock. All panel boards and electrical equipment should be properly grounded in accordance with the National Electrical Code and any applicable local codes or regulations. Grounding conductors should be sized appropriately for the circuit they are intended to protect and should be securely connected to a grounding electrode system. Furthermore, consider the importance of regular inspections and maintenance of electrical systems. The electrical system should be inspected periodically by qualified personnel to identify any potential hazards or defects. Maintenance tasks, such as tightening connections, cleaning equipment, and replacing worn or damaged components, should be performed on a regular basis to ensure the continued safe and reliable operation of the electrical system. A well-maintained electrical system is less likely to experience failures or create hazards. In addition to the specific requirements outlined in National Electrical Code Section 404.4d, there may be other applicable codes or regulations that govern electrical installations in bathrooms. These may include building codes, plumbing codes, and accessibility codes. It is important to consult with local authorities and qualified professionals to ensure compliance with all applicable requirements. For example, accessibility codes may require that electrical equipment be installed at a certain height or location to be accessible to individuals with disabilities. Building codes may specify requirements for fire resistance and ventilation in electrical closets and rooms. Plumbing codes may restrict the location of electrical equipment in relation to water pipes and fixtures. Furthermore, remember that electrical safety is a shared responsibility. Building owners, managers, and occupants all have a role to play in ensuring the safe operation of electrical systems. Building owners and managers should ensure that electrical systems are properly installed, inspected, and maintained. Occupants should be aware of potential electrical hazards and should report any concerns to building management. By working together, we can create a safer environment for everyone. Electrical work should always be performed by qualified personnel who are trained and experienced in electrical safety procedures. Attempting to perform electrical work without the necessary knowledge and skills can be extremely dangerous and can result in serious injury or death. If you are not a qualified electrician, do not attempt to repair or modify electrical systems. Instead, contact a qualified professional to perform the work safely and correctly. Finally, consider the potential for future expansion or modification of the electrical system. When designing and installing electrical systems, it is important to anticipate future needs and to provide adequate capacity for future growth. This may involve installing larger panel boards, running additional circuits, or providing spare conduits for future wiring. Planning for future needs can save time and money in the long run and can help to avoid the need for costly and disruptive renovations. By carefully considering these factors, you can ensure that electrical systems are safe, reliable, and adaptable to changing needs. Remember, electrical safety is not just a matter of compliance with codes and regulations, it is a matter of protecting lives and property. Take the time to learn about electrical safety and to follow safe practices whenever working with or around electrical equipment.